Let me introduce the place where I stayed for 2 days on this Death Valley trip. It's called The Pads. It is a free campsite that is not common in national parks. It is 19 miles from Furnace Creek, the center of the park, and takes 20 minutes by car. Adjacent to California State Route 190, The Pads remains surprisingly quiet despite its proximity to the road. You'll find the coordinates in the description. Copy and use it if necessary. The road to the camping site is unpaved, but it is in good condition. Even if it's not a four-wheeled car, it's enough to go. It used to be a place where mining companies built employees' houses, and now there are just flat concrete pads where you can park your car, set up tents, camp, or set up RVs. It's particularly convenient if you plan to sleep in your car. Although it's still early, many campers have already occupied their spots. I still have time to find a site. It won't be crowded because it's not a weekend. Can you see the concrete pad? You can park the car on the pad. You can see many cars already settled down. I'm looking for other sites away from the central area, where there are plenty of pads available. While you're free to choose any pad, it's courteous to maintain some distance from those who arrived earlier. After all, privacy matters, right? There are RVs, camper vans, minivans, and SUVs scattered around the area. I like this site, so I've decided to stay here. I've turned on the generator to charge the power station for electricity. Let's take a look around. There's plenty of space between campers. Fortunately, there's enough distance between campers, so the sound of the generator isn't bothersome. The pads vary in size, allowing for convenient use. Almost every site has a stone campfire pit. As the sun begins to set, the shadow is getting longer. The next morning, I leave my site to explore the park. There are many diligent campers. Many campers in last night have already packed up and left. I'll return in the afternoon. I came back late in the evening. The sun went down and darkness came in. There are more cars than yesterday. There are already many campers in many sites. I'll scout around before deciding on a site. It's definitely more crowded than yesterday, likely due to the late hour. Another camper has taken the spot I occupied yesterday. Choosing a site proves challenging as I make my way around. Camper vans seem to be the most. I'll need to find a spot quickly before it gets too dark. I've decided to stay here today. The distance from other campers is comfortable, and I don't need to run the generator since I charged it yesterday. Let's take a look around. While out taking night photo, I noticed the eastern sky glowing faintly, possibly from the lights of Las Vegas, reflecting off low clouds. I snapped some night photos with my cell phone camera. I'm heading to Las Vegas in the morning. I stay well for 2 days and leave. Except for the lack of water and toilets, there is nothing to complain. I will definitely stay here next time. If you're considering a trip to Death Valley National Park, I highly recommend this spot for camping. Thanks for watching. Your likes and subscriptions will be a lot of energy to me.